Okay, a progressive dilution question for question 9. These are quite difficult, these ones. But what we've got then is we've got an initial solution, 10 centimetre cubed of a concentration of methanoic acid, which we're going to dilute down to a lesser concentration eventually. So what we need to do in the first instance is calculate the number of moles of the acid that we actually have to start with. So we're going to use mv over 1,000 equation, so molarity times the volume divided by 1,000. And we know the molarity from the question is 1 times 10 to the minus 2, so 0.01, multiplied by the volume, which we know is 10, and divide by 1,000. What that then gives us is 0.0001 moles of methanoic acid. Now those moles of methanoic acid aren't going to change. The only thing we're doing is adding distilled water to reduce the concentration. So what we now have is a situation where we need to set up a second version of the mv over 1,000 equation to evaluate the volume of the new solution. So if we rearrange moles equals m times volume divided by 1,000, whereby we want the volume to be the subject of that equation, what we get is the moles of a substance multiplied by 1,000 divided by the concentration of that solution will give you the resultant volume. So that's one aspect of the answer. So if we put some of the numbers in that we know, then we know the number of moles of methanoic acid that we have. We just worked that out in the previous situation. That's this 0001 number. So that goes into the equation. 01. Multiply that by 1,000 and a constant to get us into litres, etc. And we divide by the molarity concentration of the secondary solution. So this is the 2 times 10 to the minus 4 value here. So if we take that and divide by 2 times 10 to the minus 4, what we get is 500 centimetres cubed. Now, that is one of the answers, which is always rather annoying in these situations. But what we have to remember is, initially, we had 10 centimetres cubed of solution already. What we're wanting to do is take that 10 centimetres cubed and make it to 500. So what we actually have to do is we actually have to add 490. That will make the 10 centimetres cubed into the 500 centimetres cubed, which will give us the correct concentration. So what we have to do is remember to take this 10 off the final answer. So the actual answer is 490 centimetres cubed of distilled water that we actually have to add.